Hello again, everybody. This is Steve, coming to you with a writing update for January 2024. Don't mind all of the noise in the background. We're freezing to death over here right now. So, yeah, it's like really stupid cold. Anyways, I'm going to give you guys the Cliff Notes version of, or at least try to give you the Cliff Notes version of my writing update for this month. If you want to read the full update, you can go over to my website, realmsofimagination.net, and go into the blog. It's currently the top item from January 5th, or 15th. Yeah, that's today? Yep, okay. Anywho, brief summary on this. Updates on audiobooks. Well, okay, the general gist of this is, and some of you have asked about this, the general gist is, with the exception of the ones that I'd already done regular audiobooks for with professional readers, all of them are going to be, anything I put up there is going to be with the robo voices. Reason one, it's too expensive to have humans do it. I hate to say it, but it is. It's like, for small ones it's not that bad, but it's still pricey. It's $250 a studio hour. Studio hour is basically one completed hour of work. It doesn't mean that they worked for an hour. Usually a studio hour means they worked 3 to 4 hours to produce 1 hour of audio. So, you know, that's one reason why it's so expensive. But yeah, it's about $250 a studio hour. And for me, for going up on YouTube, it's more practical to use Robo Voices. So for my Short Story Fridays and some of my teasers and things like that, those will get Robo Voices. Eventually, I'm going to do regular audiobooks. Those are a yes. They are absolutely on the radar. However, first thing I need to do, obviously, since I have, I've told you guys before, I have no budget. I know a lot of you could relate to that just, you got no money. Well, welcome to the club, neither do I. And I don't do this for money and profit and stuff like that. I do this for fun. So I'm not out there, money begging or anything and stuff. I say, if you want to help me, great. But if you don't, it doesn't bother me any, because I do what I love. And you guys saying I loved what you did, or you giving me feedback or critiques or things like that, that for me is really my biggest reward for this. I still like to have a little money to to cover costs, but other than that, no. So what I'm having to do is I'm having to pay down some bills so I can have a little bit of free cash, credit card being one of them. Once that's done, then I can work on the audiobooks. However, the thing that comes before that is going to be the print books. That has to be done first. And the reason behind that is the print books, I have a little bit of flexibility in changing things if I make a mistake or miss some stuff or have a bad edit somewhere that I have to fix. Ebooks, that's the easiest one to fix. I mean, just make your edits, upload it, you're done. Print books, there's a bit of a more involved process. So what I'm going to be doing is, being the semi-perfectionist that I am, I'm going to be going in, cleaning up some stuff and spit polishing and, giving it the caviar dreams treatment. To every one of the books, because if they're going to go back into print, because they were in print at one time, but if they're going to go back in, I'm going to take everything I've learned, like I've mentioned in other videos. I'm going to take everything I've learned and I'm going to apply it to these manuscripts, so that you get the best quality book and best quality story when I finally print them. And what was I thinking here? Yeah, that part needs to be done first. The hang up with that is right now, unless I find a better avenue, my primary outlet for print books right now is going to be Draft to Digital. And they are dragging their feet. I mean, just big time dragging their feet. They said they were going to have my account converted over, which is, if you've listened to the other updates, it's part of their merger thing. That was supposed to be, excuse me, that was supposed to be done end of 2022. It is 2024. They still have not gotten to me. There's still a lot of people who they haven't gotten to. I don't know what the deal is. I'm a little upset about it, as you can tell, but what do you do? So anyways, once they sort that out, then I'll go into the print books. And I'll get the print books out there. I'll start one book at a time. First book is going to be Land of the Lions, Lion in the Wind. If you guys haven't listened to the teaser on that, please do. It's a really good story, and I'm not saying that because I'm the author. I'm saying that because it's a really good story. And I think one of the reasons a lot of people don't read it is they think it's strictly about lions and some safari thing or something. It's not. It's a sci-fi. It's about sentient cybernetic lions and their place as guardians and protectors of this world. It's really worth it. It's kind of got almost a Narnia feel to it in a sci-fi setting. But anyways, that I'll go through Land of the Lions first, then I'll go through Earthfleet. The last one up on the docket for conversion to print is going to be Offworld Chronicles. That's the plan. It might change, but that's the plan. So I'm going to start with the oldest books and work my way up. In regards to that, am I still going to be doing new releases? Yeah, I held off the new releases because I was waiting for Draft to Digital to convert my account, because I didn't want to be putting out new releases and then they're like, oh yeah, we got to do this and you got to do that, and it's to go and screw everything up. Well, since they're dragging their feet, it's been over a year since I've been able to release anything. I'm like, screw it. They can, I'll deal with the problem when it comes and they finally decide to do my conversions and stuff. I'll deal with that when it gets here. In the meantime, I'm going to be releasing book one of my long-awaited trilogy, the After Offworld series, which follows on from the original 7-book Offworld Chronicles. That one's called Homecoming. So that one will be the first one up on the docket. How soon? I don't know. I still need to do a couple things with it. I'm thinking, because I have vacation coming up here soon, I'm thinking probably mid-February at the latest. Might be 1st of February. I would like it to be 1st of February, but I don't know right now. So that's the book I'm targeting for release, and that's the rough dates I'm targeting. And one other thing that you guys have asked of me is, why don't I read my own audiobooks? If you're listening to this, you probably understand why. I do not have a good voice and a good candor or charisma or anything like that for reading audiobooks. My voice cracks, I stutter, I get dry mouth and just all kinds of fun stuff. So I can do it. I could do maybe a couple of the Short Story Fridays and see what you guys think. But even just listening to this update, you'd probably be able to be like, yeah, let's not have him do that. We'll just do the robo voices for now and then wait for the actual professional readers later on. So again, that you guys offered it. Or a few of you suggested it and asked about it. And so I'm throwing this out to the wider audience that if you guys want me to give this a try, I will give it a try. I'm only going to do it for the stuff I put up on YouTube, because the stuff I put in the actual stores is going to be done by a professional reader. But I can do things like Short Story Fridays. I can do special short novels. I could even, edit or narrate my regular books. I know I put the first 3 chapters of Lion in the Wind up. I have Earthfleet coming up next. And after that, I have then I'll have the Offworld Chronicles first 3 chapters of book 1. Again, those are teasers because I'm having to do them with audio voices robo voices right now, and so I really want you guys to read the ebooks, because I think you'll better enjoy the story reading the ebooks than listening to some robot over there going blah yeah blah blah blah, because I'm. Okay, I admit the quality of the robo voice I have is not the greatest, but again, no budget, so I'm working with what I have. If somebody wants to make me rich and famous and throw $30 million at me, then I'll make sure you guys get the gold trimmed Porsches and stuff like that, if you get my meaning. Until then, I have to work on a nickel and dime budget with this stuff. So, and I thank you guys for being so patient with me as I go through that. Because yes, it's not easy. I wish I could do the gold trimmed Porsches, so to speak. But you know, I'm kind of dealing with the 50-cent cup of coffee at this point. So, anyways, that's the summary of my update. It's not word for word on what I have on the website, but you know, I figure this and that together will complement each other. And you guys can go over there and read the update. I'll be sure that gets put in the this video summary is what I'm thinking of. The whatever the thing is, I can't think of it right now. It's too late at night. I've already had a heck of a Monday, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll put that in the summary section for the video, and you guys can go over there and read it and get more details. And as always, thank you for your comments. Thank you for your feedback, your input. I really appreciate it. And I enjoy writing stories that you guys can enjoy, and you that make you happy, that entertain you and stuff. And also, thank you huge for how you guys just blew up the Gorlon Encounter short story. That really made me feel good that everybody, that the majority of the people who watched it enjoyed it. That really made me feel good. That's the warm fuzzies that writers like to get. Even if we get nothing else, as long as we get those little warm fuzzies, knowing that what we created, what we put our heart into, was loved by a lot of people. That's a big thing for us. So I really appreciate it. Now, please also go out and blow up my other videos. I would love to have all of them have that many views. I mean, last I checked, Gorlon Encounter had was it over 11,000 views and almost 300 likes. I only had like 7 detractors out of that whole thing, which is just impressive for me. Like I say, I really, really super thank you guys. So, anyways, I will leave it at this. Don't have much else to say. If I have other updates, I'll let you guys know. I can, I'll probably post them outside my normal Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. But yeah, I've got stuff right now in line for all the way up through June. I've got a 3-part pirate adventure / short story that you guys will like. I'm trying to remember what the name of that one is. It's like Dead Man's Gold or something like that. No, Dead Man's Gold is the third one, because there's Point Cape, the Blizzard Stone, and then Dead Man's Gold. Pirate King, that's what it is. It's the Pirate King trilogy. You guys will really like that one. I got a bunch of other ones. I got Symbiosis and the Blacksmith's Forge. Blacksmith's Forge is kind of cool. It's a fun little fantasy short story. A little deeper fantasy than I normally write. So I'd be interested to see what you guys think of it. Then there's Gateway Knob. That's a kind of a cool little fantasy / sci-fi short story, and some others like that. So anyways, I appreciate you guys, and I'm definitely looking forward to your feedback just as always. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hate mail, love mail, doesn't matter, just let me know. I appreciate it all. Thank you.